strange and creepy urban legends from around the world. Welcome to our video on strange and creepy urban legends from around the world. Urban legends have been a part of our culture for centuries, passed down from generation to generation. These spooky stories often feature ghostly apparitions, mysterious disappearances, and unexplained phenomena. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the strangest and creepiest urban legends from around the world. So buckle up and get ready for a spine-tingling journey into the unknown. Did you hear about La Llorona, the weeping woman of Mexican folklore? Let's start our video with it. La Llorona, also known as the Weeping Woman, is a legend that has been passed down from generation to generation in Mexico and other parts of Latin America. The story tells of a woman who drowned her children in a river and then died of grief. Legend has it that she now wanders the earth, searching for her lost children and weeping uncontrollably. The tale has been retold many times over the years, with variations on the story depending on the region in which it is told. Some versions suggest that La Llorona was a beautiful but vain woman who drowned her children to punish her husband for leaving her. Others say that she was a poor woman who abandoned her children out of desperation, unable to provide for them. Significance of the legend. The story of La Llorona has become an important part of Mexican folklore and has been used to teach children about the dangers of vanity, jealousy, and neglect. It has also been interpreted in different ways by scholars, with some seeing it as a metaphor for the destruction of Mexico's indigenous cultures by Spanish colonialism, and others viewing it as a reflection of the violence and despair that have plagued Mexican society. Moving on to our next one is the Black-Eyed Children. Are they real or just urban legends? The Black-Eyed Children Becks is a phenomenon that began circulating on the internet in the late 1990s. According to the legend, Becks are children or young adults who approach people in public places and ask for help, usually to be allowed into their homes or car. The main identifying feature of Becks is their completely black eyes, which are said to be empty, soulless voids. The exact origins of the Black-Eyed Children legend are unknown, but it is thought to have started with a series of reports in the 1990s. One of the earliest accounts of Becks comes from a man named Brian Bethel, who claimed to have encountered two children with black eyes outside a cinema in Abilene, Texas, in 1996. Since then, many similar stories have been reported, and the legend has been the subject of numerous articles, books, and podcasts. Some people believe that Becks are demonic entities, while others think they are extraterrestrial in nature. However, there is no scientific evidence to support either of these theories. Whether or not Becks are real, the phenomenon has had a significant psychological impact on many people. The stories of encounters with Becks are often described as deeply unsettling, and they have been known to cause feelings of fear, anxiety, and even paranoia. Some experts believe that the fear of Becks is a manifestation of a deeper fear of the unknown or loss of control. Let's move on to another one, the Chupacabra, mythical creature or real-life menace. At some point or another, you may have heard of the infamous Chupacabra. This mythical creature, also known as the goatsucker, is said to roam the Americas, preying on livestock and even humans. While there is no concrete evidence of the Chupacabra's existence, there have been countless sightings and alleged attacks over the years. Do you know the origins of the Chupacabra myth? The first reported sighting of the Chupacabra occurred in Puerto Rico in 1995. A farmer claimed that his livestock had been killed by a strange, otherworldly creature that had puncture marks on its neck and sucked the blood from the animals' bodies. Soon after, more sightings were reported across the island, and the legend of the Chupacabra was born. Theories on the Chupacabra's origin and identity. While the Chupacabra has never been caught or definitively proven to exist, there are several theories about what it could be. Some believe that it is an unknown species of animal, possibly a type of canid or large lizard, while others suggest that it could be a genetic experiment gone wrong. Still, Others believe that the chupacabra is a supernatural creature, possibly even a demonic entity. Next, DNA testing and the truth behind the chupacabra myth. In recent years, DNA testing has been performed on purported chupacabra samples, including blood and tissue samples. However, the results have been inconclusive, with some samples showing no matches to any known animal species and others showing possible matches to canids or other small mammals. So, is the chupacabra real, or is it simply a myth perpetuated by hearsay and folklore? While there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of the creature, there have been numerous reported sightings and attacks over the years, many of which remain unexplained. Next, let's talk about the Jersey Devil, a mythical creature that haunts the Pine Barrens. The Jersey Devil is a creature that has been a part of New Jersey folklore for over 200 years. The earliest recorded sighting was in 1820 when a naval hero named Commodore Stephen Decatur reported seeing the creature while on a hunting trip in the Pine Barrens. Since then, there have been countless reports of sightings. According to the legend, the Jersey Devil was born to a woman named Mother Leeds, who cursed the child while in labor. The creature is said to have wings, a goat's head, hooves, and a tail. It flew out of the window and vanished into the Pine Barrens, never to be seen again. In the early 20th century, the Jersey Devil became a media sensation, with newspapers across the country reporting on sightings of the creature. In 1909, there was a particularly intense period of sightings, with reports coming in from all over the state. The hysteria surrounding the Jersey Devil reached such a fever pitch that schools were closed, factories shut down, and people were afraid to leave their homes after dark. Today, the legend of the Jersey Devil lives on, and there are still occasional sightings reported in the Pine Barrens. The creature has become a part of New Jersey's identity, with businesses and sports teams named after it. While there is no evidence to support its existence, the legend has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows. It has also become a popular tourist attraction, with ghost tours and other attractions based around the creature. And last, let's explore the Babadook, a haunting tale of grief and horror. The Babadook is a psychological horror film that has gained a significant following since its release in 2014. In this video, the Babadook is a monster that emerges from a children's book of the same name and mysteriously appears in Amelia's home. The book tells the story of a sinister creature called the Babadook, who torments a family until they are driven to madness. As the story progresses, Amelia and Samuel become increasingly convinced that the Babadook is real, and they begin to experience terrifying visions and hallucinations. The Babadook is a metaphor for grief and trauma, and the book itself represents the painful memories and emotions that Amelia has repressed since the death of her husband. The monster represents the overwhelming sense of loss and despair that can come with grief, and the fact that it can never truly be defeated. One of the most significant themes of the Babadook is the importance of motherhood. Amelia is a devoted mother who will do anything to protect her son, even as she struggles to come to terms with her grief and trauma. The film explores the complex relationship between a mother and child and how that bond can be both a source of strength and a source of vulnerability. The Babadook is also a commentary on the pressures that society places on mothers. Amelia is judged and criticized by those around her, who see her as a failure because she struggles to cope with her son's difficult behavior. The film highlights the double standards that mothers face and the unrealistic expectations that are placed on them. The Babadook is a masterclass in symbolism and imagery, with every detail carefully crafted to add to the film's sense of unease and terror. The use of color, particularly the muted shades of blue and gray, adds to the film's bleak and oppressive atmosphere. The Babadook itself is a striking figure, with its top hat, clawed hands, and long coat, and its appearance is both frightening and mesmerizing. The film's use of sound is also masterful, with the unsettling score and eerie sound effects creating a sense of dread and foreboding. The Babadook's voice, a sinister whisper that echoes through the house, is particularly effective at creating a sense of unease and terror. And there you have it, folks, some of the strangest and creepiest urban legends from around the world. These spooky stories have been around for centuries, and many continue to believe in their existence to this day. Whether you believe in these legends or not, there's no denying that they are fascinating and often leave us feeling unsettled and uneasy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.